This is part 3. Um, so after all that stuff going on, and you didn't even notice, because they're causing so much chaos, so much drama, that it's got you and it's got your brain thinking in a different direction. Because at this time, they're realizing that you're on to their games. You're not buying into the fibs, right? So what they do is create arguments, because you can start to catch them on their lies. You can start to regain your confidence and stuff back slowly, because that's a very slow process. It's not just I got my confidence back, because they depleted you of that confidence without you even knowing it. But so they got your brain going in a different direction so that you're not really that focused on what they're doing, which is what they are doing is, as painful as it is to say, they're lining somebody else up on the side. And they're basically looking for their way out. So there's so much arguing, there's so much disagreements, there's demands, there's devaluing you. Now, don't let people devalue you. Your own worst critic is yourself, because you know yourself better than anybody else. But they put on they know you better than you know yourself. Take a second to think about that. So, I mean, you go through all this drama, and you're not fighting, but you're trying really hard to save the relationship, save the marriage, save your job, whatever it is. But nothing you can say and no efforts you make are ever going to be good enough. Because they, meaning the person with NPD in your life, and their new employee, their new friend, their new relationship partner. Both of them already think on a very negative scale about you. If you're going to rate it from 1 to 10, you're probably a 30. They don't want to hear what you got to say. They don't hear your desire to do anything. Then they either leave, or you leave, or they fire you, or they just don't talk to you anymore. So you're left taking all the blame. Now this is if you're an empath. You're left to take all the blame for the problems that you caused. But prior, they were telling you that you were the blame for everything that they did as well. And they did that repeatedly until you believed it. So then you're believing you're to blame for their things as well. So that's double the pressure, double the guilt, double the responsibility. And all you wanted was to make this work, and all they wanted was to get that one foot out the door. Because it's so much easier for them to take that other foot out the door than it is to bring that foot back in. And they leave you at they discard you, at the worst possible time. Now I get it, people gotta walk away when it's time to walk away. But they pick the time that is gonna cause you the most pain. Because they want to see you in pain. Because you didn't obey. You didn't do everything they wanted. You didn't do things the way that they wanted you to do them. So you think about it. You get all this name calling and put downs for everything you do. And you try and redo them to please them based off of how they're coming at you. But then they find something else to complain about, something else to run you down for. You gotta scrub that plate 10 times, so you scrub it 10 times. But then they're mad because you didn't scrub it 12 times, 14 times, 20 times. It never stops. So when you're in a constant cycle of trying to please them all the time. And when they leave, you're left in a state of basically abandonment. Responsibility, denial, curiosity. What are they doing? What can I do to make this better? But they've run you down so much to make you feel that you can't do anything good, you can't do anything right, you always mess everything up, everything is always your fault, you're this awful person. But then they just go hire a new employee, even though you broke your back, gave up time with family to please them, even though you bought a house and started a family with them and paid for things they wanted and wanted to do and put yourself aside so that they were happy. You forgot yourself. And then you lost your confidence. You lost your ability to do things. You've lost so much. It's realistically a bottomless pit of destruction that somebody with NPD has caused you. And then you're just left to pick up all the pieces by yourself. Now, I've been going through this for about 5 months. Sorry, maybe 6 months, pretty close. And I do have my good days, but the bad days are, sorry, not bad, but the not so good days are still higher. And that can be difficult if you don't have enough support on your side, which it doesn't seem to be like I do at times. So basically what I'm saying is a lot of days it seems like a black hole. You've forgotten yourself. But you must find yourself again. And I want you guys to all find yourself again. Because people with a narcissistic trait, they don't know who you are, they don't know who they are. But before you met them, you knew who you were. Find that person again. And yes, over time you have changed, but the core of who you are still lies within you. It's a tough journey, it's a tough road, but you gotta dig deep and bring yourself back out there, because you are an awesome, great person with a lot to offer yourself, your friends, your family, your kids, the world. Shine bright. Shine as bright as you can. Maybe you won't get to be the brightest diamond, but you'll still be one. Please like and subscribe and share this with anybody who you think would like to hear this kind of content. I'm gonna try and upload at least once a day or so. Alright. Thank you. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed.